And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction to today's Mets and Tigers and Mets game. Mets have won the first two games of this series, 10-2 on Tuesday night, 3-2 in 10 innings last night. Cousin Nolan on the mound this afternoon. Mets are 7-4 over their last 11 games as well, so getting things turned around here a little bit. But welcome in, everybody. Raymond's here. Afternoon, John and chat. Let's make sure we're good to go on all the sides here. Don't know why it's not loading here. 89 is our official number to start the day. We were up higher than that last night, and it dropped a few. But let's keep making sure we're good to go here. We're already up to 3 people on the Rumble side. Let's go. Rumble's starting to get a little bit more momentum here. Hopefully people start chatting it up. We're good to go on the Twitch side. We're good to go on the Kick side. All right, let's come over and look. Still nobody chatting it up yet. Some other games going on right now. The Pirates have an early 3-0 lead over the Rockies. And the Nats and Reds are scoreless in the second inning. Some other games to start this early afternoon. Marlins and Twins. Padres and Brewers. Mariners, Astros. At 3 o'clock, the Cardinals, A's. And then everything else is tonight. The Phillies, Red Sox, Cubs, Braves. Royals, White Sox. And the Giants, Dodgers. Couple NHL games tonight. The Habs and Sabres will play Game 5 of their series. They're tied up at 2 games apiece. Vegas looking to eliminate the Ducks with a win tonight. And in the NBA, Cleveland can eliminate the Pistons with a win tonight. And San Antonio could eliminate the T-Wolves with a win tonight. Luminous is here. What's up, Luminous? You are welcome. Thank you for being here. Luminous says, I hit like. Let's go. Bud is here. We've had a spark to ignite the fire. Let's keep it burning. Let's go. John is over on the Rumble side early, saying, let's go, Nolan. Pitch a gem. Just making sure. I will reload the graphics here once MLB the 3D graphics kick in. Then we'll get into tonight's line or this afternoon's lineups. The defensive alignments as well. Yeah, Cousin Nolan on the mound this afternoon for this one. The rain is held off. It was pouring here last night, but it didn't make its way to the city. Frank is here. What is up, Frank? Oh, Frank R and Frank T are both here. What's up, guys? Welcome in. Around the majors, man. Ohtani's got a 0.82 ERA in 7 starts. Yikes. McLean walking in from the it's Star Wars Day. Oh, that's right, because I was looking on eBay. I was looking on eBay for the giveaway for today, People are selling them online for $100. No thanks. So Miss Gina did text me. Miss Gina will be here. She said she's got a doctor's appointment at 1:00, but then she'll be here. Oh, stop. Nonsense. All right, let's flip that over. I'll keep checking to see if Mrs. PAS texts us at all. She's still at work. But how was everybody's Thursday afternoon? Spiritual here. What's up, Spiritual? Bud says it's nice outside and the sun is shining. Well, it's cloudy here, a little bit north of you. So let's get into today's lineups and today's Mets defense. For the Tigers, it'll be McConaughey leading off. Keith will bat second. Green third. Dingler will DH and bat fourth. Workman fifth. McKinstry sixth. Torkelson seventh. Perez eighth. And Rogers will bat ninth. In the Met defense this afternoon, it'll be Beatty at third. Bichette at short. Semien at second. Vientos at first. Sanger getting the nod today behind the dish. And then Melendez in left field, Ewing in center field, and Benj in right field. So no Soto in left field, but Soto will DH today for the Mets, so that's good. That's a good sign after fouling that ball off his ankle last night. Yeah. Yep. Alvarez gets injured every year. It's crazy. Yeah. It's time to move on. Raymond says a chilly day. Feels like 34 degrees. Frank says Alvy can start packing his stuff, in my opinion. I agree. We have Terens. Go call up Oakland or Anaheim or not Anaheim, Oakland or Sacramento, whatever they're calling themselves now. McLean will wind and deal. We're ready to go here. In for a strike, 0-1. And see if you can get Jonah Heim. See if you can get Jonah Heim off of them. All right, there we go, everybody. 1-1 to count here. Let's finish this series and go after the Yankees, said Bud. Fouled off 1-2. Not even that. I mean, even if, just say the Mets do win today. Now, I want them to beat the Yankees, of course, but even if they go 1-2 against the Yankees, it'd be a 4-2 homestand. Outside, 2-2. and lifted out to left. Foul. Beatty gave chase, but it's couldn't get there. Please don't let this be a great pitching day without hitting, right? Yeah, we had a great pitching day yesterday. We need to start hitting a little bit today. But the kids got the job done in the bottom of the 10th inning. Ewing was on second when Bench hit the base single up the middle. There was no chance they were going to get swung on a miss. He struck him out, one away. Pitch was high. There was no way they were throwing Ewing out at the plate last night. We've already gained 2 subs today. Let's go. We are 9 away. Franks has taken the family out to eat today. Cooks need a day off too. Well, let us know where you're going so we can all show up. Frank's paying for dinner for everybody tonight. Daniel's here from the UK. What's up, Daniel? Outside 2-0 here to Keith. Benj made up for that drop ball. Yep, and he took responsibility for it in the post game too. So it was nice to see the maturity from the kid. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Two and one the count here. A little high, 3-1. Sub predictions 12 says Frank. Thank you, Frank. We're officially at 2 so far. We started at 89.89. Outside, ball 4. So it's walk. But asking everybody to hit that like and subscribe button. On the big side, you'll see a pinned comment in the chat. That is for our live stream tonight for the NFL schedule release. So far, it'll be myself and DK. I know you guys have seen DK in the chat. He'll be joining me on stream. Talk some NFL. He joined us for a couple football games last year. Trying to get some other people to hop in as well. The 1-0. And for a strike, 101. The 1-1. Raymond asking for a double play here. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. McLean's got the fastball that he keeps missing high with. Got the first batter to swing and miss at it, but everybody else is taking it. The 2-1. 15th pitch of the inning. And that one ripped. That's in the right field. That'll get down. It'll be first and third with one out here. Here's Dingler. We could still use that double play here, Raymond. Outside, 1-0. McLean not getting ahead of any batters here. Everything copacetic? No, things are not copacetic right now. The 1-0. And fouled off, 1-1. 8 p.m. Eastern time, Daniel. So I'm not sure right now with the daylight savings here. I don't know if we're 4 or 5 hours ahead. We're at 1:15 right now. And a ground ball foul, third baseline. 1-2 the count. Runners on first and third with one out here. A walk and a single. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Be 1 in the morning here. So 5 hours. Gotcha. The 1-2. And that blooped out the right field. Semien will make the catch. The runners will hold. 2 away. Excuse me while I eat a little lunch here. Came right from work. Washed the stink off real quick and then hopped online. And that one lifted out to left. Into the gap at the wall. It's out of here. Workman hits a 3-run home run. And 3 straight days, the Tigers jump out front early. Come on, McLean, dude. He's up 21 pitches here in the first as well. And got a strike there, 0-1. And that one hit out to center field. Ewing, late start. Oh, but he gets there. That'll end the inning, but the Tigers jump out 3-0. See if the Mets can get the bats going early today. Just put some pressure on them. Don't let them have a nice, quick 1-2-3 inning. Make them work a little bit here in the first, even if you don't score any runs. Johnny's here. What's up, Johnny? No, McLean is not the best we got. Clay Holmes is our best pitcher. Come on, man. Clay Holmes right now, I know we're only 8 starts into the year for a pitcher, but Holmes right now is in the conversation for Cy Young. When McLean pitches well, they don't win. Now Mets need to win without it, right? Good call, Spirit. Yeah, still plenty of time. Yeah, the Mets have fallen back behind every game. This game 3-0, but the first 2 games it was 2-0. McLean did not get enough warm-up time, I guess. I guess not. All right, Benj will lead it off. Had 3 hits last night. Benj followed by Bichette. Soto will DH and bat third. Vientos 4th. Melendez 5th. Beatty 6th. Semien 7th. Ewing 8th. And Senger in the 9th spot. Hey, there's Miss Gina. Stoney's here as well. There's Miss Gina. What a game last night. Unbelievable. Edward, you don't need to repeat your comments, man. I already commented on it. In for a strike, 0-1. Montero, the pitcher here, 7 starts, a 2-2 record, a 3.18 ERA. Not going to give up a lot of walks. but not going to strike out a lot of people either. And a little chopper up to first. The second baseman's got it. Over to and it's a bad throw. And Benj is safe. That's going to be an E4. So good hustle by Benj out of the box. He stayed hustling down the line to put the little pressure on, and he threw it wide. Here's Bichette inside 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Oh, maybe that's what he did because the pitcher was there and the first baseman was there. And he kind of threw him in between the two. 1-1 to count here. In for a strike, 1-2. Bichette needs to start getting things going here. Batting 224 on the year. Dude's a lifetime 300 hitter. Come on, man. The 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. The Tiger defense today. It's Keith at third, McGonigal at short, Workman at nope, I got it wrong because Workman's at first. Oh, hold on. No. The outside 2-2. Workman's at second, Torkelson's at first, Rogers doing the catching, and in the outfield from left to right, Green, Perez, and McKinstry. The 2-2. Montero deals and fouled off. We'll do it again. Let's go. We're up to 80 in the chat already here in the first inning. Let's go. Montero sets, looks over at Benj at first. The 2-2. And a check swing foul. We'll do it again. Yep. Mr. Charles does it the right way. Just says, this way you don't miss anybody. Says hello to the chat. 10th pitch of the inning from Montero. The 2-2. Called strike 3. He's going to challenge. The Mets have lost 4 challenges in a row. I think they lose this one too. And the whole ball's in the strike zone. What are we doing? They're not even close. Every time they challenge, it's not close. Holy crap. The whole ball's in the strike zone. Why would you challenge that? Here's Soto with 1 out. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. And Soto lifts one out to left. Green will make the catch. 2 away. The audacity to challenge that when it wasn't even close to being a ball. 2 out and 1 on now. You start off the inning with a lucky error, and you can't do anything with it. And that one lined out the center field, but it'll be caught. And we go to the second, still 3-0 Detroit. Charles is here. What is up, Charles? Sorry, everybody. I find that agitating. They got to get their crap together on these challenges. The catchers that have been challenging have been wrong. And the batters, when they challenge, have been wrong. I mean, come on. Either learn the strike zone or swing the bat. For the Tigers in the second, it'll be 7, 8, and 9. Did you eat one of Gelbsy's burritos? Charles says we are expecting some very heavy rain in Paradise. Major internet challenges from yesterday afternoon. No worries, Charles. Stay safe, buddy. No Gelb's nonsense. That was funny, bud. Oh, Frank, let me write that down. Frank said 12. We're at 2. We're 9 away. In for a strike, going 1 to count. Torkelson 0 for 6 in this series, batting .201 with 6 homers and 16 runs batted in. On the outside corner, quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Second strikeout from McLean. On the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Thank you, as always, Charles, the 0-1. And that one ripped in the right, but caught by Semien. 2 away. That ball was hit hard. Miss Gina puts the let's go Mets. And that one popped up. First pitch. Beatty will make the catch on the infield dirt. 6 pitch inning for McLean. Let's go. Melendez, Beatty, and Semien coming up. Charles says without commitment, you'll never start, and without consistency, you'll never finish. Excuse me. We still have 3 people watching over on the Rumble side today. I like it. The view numbers are starting to get more consistent over there. And with that, the followers will come. Check the other platforms here. Ban. If you're here to spam your crap Discord channel, you're getting blocked. Let's come over and look. All right, let me catch back up to the chat. Yo, Caps is here. Gifted 5 memberships. Let's go. Thank you, Caps. Miss Gina says it's freezing there. Not literally, but 56. That's chilly. What are we here? Oh, 59. Want to know to count to Melendez. And a little chopper to second. The pitcher. He'll flip it. The pitcher grabbed it and flipped it to first. Went away. We'll go over and check to see who got him. Thank you, Caps. Going above and beyond to support the channel like that. Mothman got one. Kevin Parker, Big Aaron, Little, and Variety. Down low, want to know. Want to know the count. And fouled off 1-1. Beatty's batting .217 on the year. Swung on a miss, 1-2. One and two the count. Montero deals. And did he go? They checked down at third? Nope, they didn't check. 2-2. The 2-2. And that one fouled off. We'll do it again. Beatty, no ball watching today. Hit that thing. The 2-2. Fouled off again. The 2-2. Swung and fouled off again. Two and two the count. One out, nobody on here. Outside, 3-2. to 3-2. Outside ball 4. That's odd. Montero does not walk many batters. That's only his 9th walk on the year. That'll bring up Semien. Semien batting .219. In for a strike, 0-1. Yep, I'll send the link, bud. I got the stream all set up, so I'll make sure I send that link. Yep, once again, we'll be live tonight, at least me and DK. We'll see if anybody else joins us tonight for the NFL schedule release. Inside, 1-1. And foul straight back, 1-2. Miss Gina says 89-92. Let's go. Don't verify tonight, but it looks like my Jets play the Tennessee Titans week 1. The 1-2 from Montero. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2. And ground one down to third. This is going to be a double play. This team, man. Can't get anything going when you ground into double plays. We go to the third. The Salad Bowl, yup. Raiders Jets week 8. Oh, has that been confirmed? I knew they were playing each other. Yo, what's up, Chance? Semien sucks. Okay. Yeah, he's getting paid to play Major League Baseball, yet you're on the internet typing. So I think I'd rather be him. Back to the top of the lineup here for Detroit in the third. Carla said 19 subs. I don't trust her after tricking me. Yeah, it poured last night here in Northeast PA, Spirit. Miss Gina says, I would love another. Oh, I might be behind here. Yep. Yeah, Semien needs to stay here in the lineup. 7th or 8th. He needs to stay there. I agree. Ripped foul, 0-1. There it is. Charles with the collective greeting. I love it. Way outside, 1-1. Thank you so much, Chance. Appreciate that. And ripped foul, 1-2. David, welcome back. Whoa, way inside. Did it hit him? No, 2-2. Nick's waiting on the Cavs. And that one blooped out to left. Ewing. I still can't get Ewing and Benz figured out. They look very similar, but one away. Ewing on the catch. Oh no, Carla and Mrs. Jane went shopping. It fouled off 0-1 here. I wonder what the damage will be. David says he's going to do a quick dance for some luck. Up high, 1-1. It's nice having the 3D. Yep. I wish it was in sync. In sync. No, not in sync. You know what I mean. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Swung on a miss, 3-2. Looks like Knicks might face the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell, I heard, was a hardcore Knicks fan. Duh, 3-2. Right down the middle, struck him out. 2 away. And that one ripped into right field. And man, Riley Green. Holy crap, 6 hits in this series. Come on, dude. Get it out. Here's Dingler. Inside, 1-0. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Thank you, Charles, for posting the channel rules. 1-1 to count here to Dingler. 2 out, nobody on, or 2 out, 1 on. And he lines one out to right field, but Benj will make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 3. Tiger still up 3-0. It'll be Ewing, Sanger, and Benj coming up. Charles says your attitude will determine your altitude. Frank with the gold coins. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate that. Bud says, come on, Matt, start scoring. Bud says, I could use some gold. Miss Gina says, this young man Ewing, I like him. I would have just given him number 33 and not 9. I don't know if anybody on the team wears number 33. Yeah, Ewing, Sanger, and Bench. Looking to start chipping away at this 3-0 deficit. Ewing definitely has flashes of brilliance. Well, his first game, he looked great at the plate. Last night, he looked like a young rookie last night, going 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, all looking. Down low, 1-0. Auburn. And that's driven to right field. McKinstry back. Gets out of here. A.J. Ewing with his first career home run. Doesn't have a lot of pop. On a full season, he'd probably hit anywhere between 8 to 12 home runs would be my guess. But he gets the Mets on the board. My cat has the zoomies. Boom, says Caps. And Sanger pops one up. And it lands foul. It lands foul. It's a foul ball. Torkelson lost it in the sun. Don't know if that'll go down as an error. Let's go, kid. Way to go, Ewing. AJ, yes. Nice. Let's go. My cat knew it. She got the zoomies and bang, home run. So it's a foul ball. 0-1 to count. Down low, 1-1. And a little chopper back to the pitcher. He'll flip it to first. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Bench here. Aubrey says, what a coincidence. I'm not going to say it. Bench first pitch swinging, bloops it out to left. Come on, guys, stop swinging at the first pitch every time. My goodness. You got to work the pitcher here. That'll bring up Bichette, who's struck out looking. Wasted a challenge on the third strike when the whole ball was in the strike zone. And Bichette fouls it off 0-1. Well, let's update our numbers here because both categories get a notch. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. And Bichette hits one out to left. Green, before the track. It sounded good off the bat. We go to the 4th. The Mets are on the board. 3-1. I have the way wrong numbers here. Make that 53. And make that 32. Then we'll come over to big side. Make that 53. And 32 on the home runs. All right, we go to the 4th. Workman, McKinstry, and Torkelson. Now the Mets got one back. Let's see if McLean can settle in. What's up, Christopher? Welcome back in. So let's take a look at some of the other games going on right now. Pittsburgh has a 6-2 lead over Colorado in the 4th inning. Cincinnati up 6-0 over Washington in the 5th inning. And Miami and Minnesota bottom first, no score. But Minnesota's got bases loaded and nobody out. Milwaukee and San Diego are underway as well. McLean will start the inning at 45 pitches already. So another quick inning would be helpful. Fouled off 0-1. And that one ripped in the right. That'll get in. That's going to be extra bases. A leadoff double. Workman's got a home run and now a double. Not a good start after you got the run. He lines it in the. This is why people need to stop saying McLean's our best pitcher, because he's not. Here's McKinstry. Flew out to center his first time. And pops it up. Melendez, that's going to drop in. Ow! They called him out? I think he's safe. Don't know why Workman was going to third. Ronnie thinks he's safe too. The Tigers are challenging here. Let's see. He's safe. Ooh. I don't know. That is close. That is closer than I thought. I thought his hand was in there way before the tag. It's close. Not sure if there's enough there to overturn it. If they don't overturn it, it's a runner on first with one out. If they do overturn it, it's runners on first and third and nobody out. the hand from that angle. This is it. The hand. I think he's safe. I think he's safe. When you slow it down frame by frame, he's safe. So if it gets overturned, once again, it'll be first and third and nobody out. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought. Oh yeah, if there's another challenge going on at one of the other ball games, they have to wait. Oh, the call on the field stands. Wow. I'll take it. Oh, somebody just got tossed. Oh, Hinge right in the umpire's face, pointing his finger at him. Let's go. I don't know who got tossed. I don't know if it was a player or if it was the manager. What's up, Zen? I mean, it's obvious right there. That angle they have right there, it's obviously safe. But yeah, right. Why are you blaming the umpire on the field? It's not his call. It's the replay's call, not his. And a ground ball down to third. They go to second for one. The turn by Semyon. Got him. Inning over. 5-4-3 double play. We go bottom four, still 3-1 Detroit. It'll be Soto, Vientos, and Melendez coming up for the Mets. Raymond says, now let's turn two, and that's exactly what they did. I understand AJ Hinge being upset, but it's not the umpires on the field. Once it goes to replay, the umpires on the field have no say anymore. I think they got it wrong. I thought he was safe. But Hinge flipped out. Somehow I got to put a note in here. Let's see here. Let's put a star next to that. Cap says, I'll take it any way we can, right? But we'd also Oh, the All-Stars from Jackson, New Jersey. Let's go. But right now, if it was the other way around, we'd be pissed. We'd be pretty pissed off, wouldn't we? Yeah, he looks safe. Yep. In for a strike to Soto. Yeah, they're making up for that BS call against the Mets last night, right? Up high, 1-1. Nolan McLean in that inning gave up 2 hits and had a 4-pitch inning. And fouled off 1-2. The 1-2. Outside corner. Oh, they didn't challenge. That should have been strike 3. Watch where this third pitch is. The 2-2. And Soto flies it out to left field. Green. 3 straight flyouts to left field there for the Mets. Look where pitch 3 was. That was called a ball, and they didn't challenge. All right, David, thanks for hopping in, my friend. In for a strike. Nope, called the ball. 1-0. No challenge again. Thanks, David. And a little number. Nice job by Torkelson at first. 2 away. Two out and nobody on here. The Mets got to get something going here. Last night they didn't have too many hits either. And Montero only at 45 pitches, so the Mets not making them work either. Inside, 1-0. They check down at third. No swing. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0. And a grounder foul. 2-1. Two and one the count. Bounce in the dirt. 3-1. Christopher says, John, are you a trained play-by-play man? Because you are excellent. No training on play-by-play. Inside, ball 4, so a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Beatty. But I appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Gina. Down low, 1-0. I just need to talk more. I know it, and I know I need to work on it. That we don't want the dead air, but 1-0 the count. Swung on a miss, 1-1. You're better than a lot of guys I see on national television. No, I would not make a good coach. I'd get too stressed. The 1-1. Outside. Oh, called a strike. 1-2. Oh, I forgot Beatty's up. So this is going to be a strikeout here. The 1-2. And Beatty lifts one out to left center field. Perez at the track. Is it a home run? The signal's home run. Beatty's on his way to third. The umpire just said home run. And we're going to be tied. I want to see. Did it go over the fence? It did. It hit the railing behind the fence. And we're tied at 3. So we're the Mets, once again, another game where they trailed early, but have fought their way back. Hey, and 2 outs, right? A 2-out walk and then a 2-out home run. Boom. It is a home run. Let's go. They confirmed it. The hitman with a dinger. The way Perez went back on that ball, I thought he was going to catch it. And at first, I thought he did catch it. How far off was it? 3 inches, maybe, off the top of his glove. There you go. You get a call, then a double play. Now they respond. And Semien lines went out to left, and that'll drop in for a base hit. 2 out and nobody on. The Mets bats are coming to life here. Charlie Frank is back as I got here to see that. Here's Ewing. Ewing hit a solo home run his first time up. We have a mound visit here. See, leave Semien alone, right? Leave him down at the bottom third of the lineup. Bud says a tied game. We're starting all over. Very nice. Yes, we are. Outside 1-0. Ewing scored the game-winning run in last night's ball game and got the Mets started tonight with that solo home run. Montero will deal the 1-0. Outside 2-0. Dancing to ain't no stopping us now. Maddie's here putting the Mets over in the Rumble over on the Rumble side. What's up, Maddie? The 2-0. Pickoff throw, not in time. And AJ bloops one out to left. And McGonagall, excuse me, holy voice crack. McGonagall, the shortstop, goes out to left field and makes a diving catch. Or that one would have dropped in. We go to the 5th, but the Mets tie it on the 2-run homer from Beatty. Big John, I've been paying attention, and Semien performs better 7, 8, and 9. Let's come back over and update our numbers here. So the Mets got 2 more runs. And another home run. All right, there we go. Yeah, come on, McLean, throw strikes, right? Frank says, on a serious note, tap that like and subscribe button. On the YouTube side, both are free. Both are free to do. We still have 3 watching over on the Rumble side. Welcome in, everybody over there. In for a strike, 0-1 to count. Swung on a miss, 0-2. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. And that one ripped in the right. That'll get in for a base hit. A leadoff single. The voice crack was priceless. That'll bring up Rogers. Runner on first, nobody out. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Come on, dude. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. McLean's pitch count's decent here for the 5th inning. He's only at, 55 pitches? Frank gifted 10 gold coins. Thank you, Frank. Pickoff throw. Oh, they called him safe. He was safe. Are they challenging? They're. Oh, man, this is close again. This is close again. This might send the Tigers off if they reverse this to an out. They already had the manager tossed. Could you imagine? I think because he was ruled safe on the field, I think it stays safe. Where if he would have been ruled out, I think it would have stayed ruled out. All right, I get you want to interview the Mays family here, but come on. This could be something that's recorded and shown at another time. Oh, the runner's out. They picked him off. The 2-1. Check swing foul, 2-2. SNY, you could do what they call a split screen. We don't want to see people being interviewed that have nothing to do with the game. Up high, 3-2. The 3-2. And chopped foul. We'll do it again. And pop foul. We'll do it again. Hey, Maria. Welcome back. Six, 60th pitch from McLean on the afternoon. And chopped it foul. The 3-2. And that one fouled off. We'll do it again. The 3-2. Inside, ball 4. McLean, man, get your crap together, dude. You can't be walking the number 9 hitter. Make him earn it. Jonathan M is here. What's up, Jonathan? Whoa, way up and in. 1-0. His fastball is just not accurate today. Stop throwing it. Up and in. 2-0. And that one popped up. Out to left. Melendez will come over. 2 away. That'll bring up Keith, who's 0 for 1 with a walk, a run scored, and a strikeout. And fouled off. 0-1 to count here. The 0-1. And chopped foul. 0-2. Got a piece of Sanger. So 2 out, 1 on. McLean, unfortunately, throwing too many balls this inning. And that pitch count is starting to work its way up. Call strike 3, got him looking. We're halfway through, tied at 3. Second time Keith has been caught looking. For the Mets, it'll be 9-1-2. Sanger, Benj, and Bichette. Other games going on right now. The Pirates are up 7-2 over the Rockies in the 6th. The Reds up to 9-0 over the Nats in the 6th. Minnesota up 2-0 over Miami, bottom of the 2nd. Once again, Minnesota with the bases loaded. Milwaukee up 3-0 over San Diego. Seattle up 1-0 or 3-0 over Houston in the 1st. The Cardinals and A's at 3 o'clock. And then all other games are tonight. Philly and Boston, Cubs and Braves, White Sox and Royals, and Dodgers and Giants. Ooh, Maria not doing too well. Yikes. We are halfway through. We're up to 6 people watching over on the Rumble side today. Welcome in over there. Sanger will take a strike, 0-1. On the YouTube side, we are still 8 subscribers away. And fouled off, quickly down 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count here. Bounce down in the dirt, 1-2. Twins now have a 4-0 lead. Still runners on second and third. The 1-2. And a chopper to short. Over to first, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Benj. Reached on an error his first at bat, but then flew out to left. Had the game-winning hit last night in the bottom of the 10th inning. In for a strike, 0-1. Thank you, Frank. In for a strike, quickly down 0-2. Down. Oh, ball. That was close. 1-2 the count. Whoa, our numbers just dropped by 3. Okay. in a chopper foul, still 1-2. That was odd. The 1-2. And that's a base hit in the right field. A 1-out single. That'll bring up Bichette. So Bench came into this series batting .207. And he's got that average up to .233. What's up, Yankees? Benj will go. The throw down to second. Not in time. Oh, they said he's out. I don't think so. The Mets are going to challenge. He's safe. I think he's safe. That right hand is in there, I think. But we'll see. We'll see. We have not agreed with some of their calls today on the replays. They might keep this a call and out. They might keep it an out. I don't know if there's enough there to overturn it. As much as I would love for this to be a stolen base and a runner on second, I think. Oh, they're calling him safe. I thought they were going to call him out. 8th stolen base of the year for Benj. Oh, man. So sorry to hear that, Yankees. Hopefully he gets better soon. The 0-1 to Bichette. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Come on, Bichette. You got to start getting your act together, kid. The 0-2. Out called strike 3. Swing the freaking bat, dude. He didn't swing the bat once. I don't want him sitting in the dugout again after a game, sulking. You're not helping the team. Oh, we're getting a pitching change. Drop him in the lineup. He's batting second. He needs to swing the bat. Still 6 people watching over on the Rumble side today. Welcome in. We go live for every Mets game. No, then their manager needs to tell them to swing the bat because this is getting ridiculous. Good things don't happen in baseball unless you swing the bat. Holton, the new pitcher, with 2 out and a runner on. And for a strike, 0-1. Dumb dozes. I don't know what he's doing, but he's not instructing these guys on swinging the bat. The 0-1. And chopped foul, quickly ahead 0-2. Montero only threw 70 pitches. I'm surprised they made the change. What's up, Greg? I think Greg's been here before. The 0-2. That one up the middle, base hit. Bends around third. The throw to the plate is nowhere near in time, and the Mets take a 4-3 lead. Funny how things happen when you swing the bat. So the Mets take the 4-3 lead. And Vientos rips one down the left field line towards the wall. It's out of here. Swaggy B. Number 6 on the year. With 2 outs and a runner on second, they bring the reliever in who gives up an RBI single to Soto, a 2-run home run to Vientos. I believe that's Vientos' first home run at Citi Field this year. I think all his other home runs have been on the road. Taylor will be the pinch hitter here. Down low, 1-0. Christopher says Swaggy B comes through. Let's go, says Darnell. Yo, CeeLo here? Oh, Cito. Cito's here. What's up, Cito? Miss Gina says she's bugging. And popped up on the infield. Torkelson will make the catch. That'll retire the side. But the Mets put up a 3 spot. All with 2 outs. And have a 6-3 lead as we head to the 6th inning. Six. Let's update our numbers again here, everybody. Hey, I'm getting used to. Let's start updating these numbers every inning, right? All right, there we go. That is updated. Raphael is here. Yeah, if for Bichette, if you're going to strike out swinging. That's all I ask. I don't know why I hate that so much. Maria says I brought some luck. Just kidding. Little truth. Little truth. So McLean now up after giving up the 3 runs in the first inning. Yeah, Terry. Terry says how important was that challenge at second? I do. I still want to trade Swaggy V, and I would do it now while because he's playing much better. You get something better for him. He's not a natural first baseman. James is here. What's up, James? That one missed. 2-0 the count. Five of the Mets' 6 runs have come on home runs today. There's a strike, 2-1. He's going to challenge it. It's a strike. Green loses a challenge. Green is 2 for 2 today with 2 singles and a run scored. Inside, 3-1. Outside, ball 4, so a leadoff walk. McLean has not been sharp today. Not a natural first baseman, but yet a better defender than Beatty. No, he is not a better defender than Beatty and Alonso. What's up, Paula? Mound visit here for the Mets. Trade Vientos, blah, blah. You can't take a loss. Yeah, but it's funny how you're never here when he's struggling. Popped up. Right field, Semyon. And on the run, will make the catch. 1 away. So, yada, yada, yada. You still have no clue what you're talking about. He thinks he's talking to WFAN and he can get away with it whatever he wants. That's what he thinks, Miss Gina. Down low, 1-0. Murray is asking for a double play. Swung on a miss. Late swing there, 1-1. Down low. Oh, called a strike. 1-2. I don't know. You want to try that without crying, Alfredo? You want to try that again without crying? Well, but Vientos won the job fair and square. Doesn't mean he's a better defensive first baseman than Beatty. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. You choose not to say anything. Right. Yep. And popped up. Foul territory, third base side. It'll go out of play, 0-1. The only reason Vientos is playing first base right now is because Lindor's hurt, and they moved Bichette from third to short. Or he'd be DHing and sitting on the bench. The 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. What's up, Billy Mack? The 1-2. Oh, outside, 2-2. Billy Mack, nobody's seeing your comments. You got to click the link in the pinned chat. And grounded down to first. Vientos has got it. We go bottom six. Still 6-3 Mets. It'll be Beatty, Semien, and Ewing coming up. McLean can go out for another one. You have no excuses as why you don't like Vientos. I like Vientos is on my favorite team. I like Vientos. I would trade him for something valuable right now. Another bullpen arm. And I would bring up Ryan Clifford, who's a natural first baseman and can play outfield. Luminous says he's the fresh maker. He was in 2024. He was the fresh maker. He's respecting me. He can disagree with me. I would trade Beatty too. I'm not happy with either one of them. Luminous, don't tell people to stop complaining. He can do whatever he wants. You stop complaining about people complaining. All right, here we go. Beatty, Semien, and Ewing again. In for a strike, 0-1. And a little chopper to second. Over to first, one away. Paula says, I wanted to trade both of them a long time ago. Right? No, I don't take it personal at all either, Alfredo. I'm not a big Vientos fan, and that's okay. But as long as he's putting on a Met uniform, I'm rooting for him. Want to know to count here to Semyon. Semyon singled his last time. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Once again, anybody watching over on the vertical side, click the link in the pinned chat so you can be part of the YouTube chat. Because I do not see the comments from the vertical side. The 2-1. Up high, 3-1. The 3-1. Outside ball 4. The 1-out base runner here. Ewing is 1 for 2 today. Hit the solo home run to get the Mets on the board in the third, and then was robbed on a diving catch by the shortstop in shallow left field. Way outside, 1-0. That's fine, Christopher. People can disagree. I'm not the be all end all. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Miss Gina says only 15 likes. You might have to refresh, Miss Gina. It's a lot higher than that. I see 49 likes. I see 49. Up high, 3-0. Brian Beatty and Vientos aren't everyday first basemen. They were put there because of Bichette playing third and us losing Alonso gave an opportunity. What's up, Leo? Yeah, your boy Caps, your boy Swaggy V hit a 2-run home run. On the outside corner, 3-2. There you go. You refreshed and you see 49. He did my boy. And fouled off. Still 3-2. Yeah, your boy. Your boy Swaggy V. Jesus, the 3-2. Ewing lines one in the right center field. That'll get down. Semyon will go first to third. And Ewing, after a tough game last night, with the 3 strikeouts looking, 2 hits today. This kid is not bad. No, sir. That'll bring up Sanger. I wouldn't be surprised if Ewing tried to steal a base here. Henry said, this is the way we have to play the rest of the year. This is the way we should have been playing all season. It worked game 1 against Skeens, and then they got away from it. Alfredo. Now we're done. Enough. Off on. We're past it now. We've agreed to disagree. If you can't move past it, you're going to get timed out by a mod. Go call WFAN if you want to argue. Square the bunt, and it's down low, 1-0. And pushes the bunt. And he's safe. Safe at the plate. Everybody's safe. I don't think that's. I think it's going to be a fielder's choice and not a base hit. It wasn't a force out at the plate, so I'm surprised the first baseman came home. If it was a force out at the plate, he's out. It goes down as a sacrifice, and he's on first. And an RBI. Here's Benj. Benj fouls it off, 1-1. Noah Syndergaard retirement day? No, I don't think they're retired. Noah Syndergaard. The 1-1. And then lined out to left center field. Perez on the run will make the catch. The runners hold. That'll bring up a shot. Nice play by the center fielder, Perez. Joe's here. What is up, Joe? Tagging in Sir John with a code breaker. Let's go. I want to see Ewing and Benj back to back in the lineup. 1 and 2. I think we're getting close to that point. I think they just kept Ewing down low till he got a. Oh, we're getting another pitching change here. The Mets had another run, make it. Bud says, you get excited when the Mets make a good play. I like that. Charles says, I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can always adjust my sail to reach my desired destination. As always, Charles, thank you for checking in. I know you got some bad weather down there. They'll retire Harvey's number before Syndergaard's. Guys. Oops. Let's have another run here, so let's add that to the numbers. Thank you for the update, Joe. Keep us updated. Here's Bichette in for a strike. 0-1. Still hasn't taken the bat off his shoulder. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. And fouled off. Oh, nope. Out to right. McKinstry will make the catch. That'll end the 6th inning, but the Mets had a run. They've scored in 4 straight innings and now lead 7-3. All right, Dan. Once again, thanks. I'm sorry. I know with the time change, it's difficult for you to check in, but I always appreciate it. No, this will be the first 3-game winning. Sorry, I jinxed it. Fired. I'm fired. All right. Good night, everybody. This will be the first time the Mets would have a 3-game winning streak. Once again, for the channel, we'll be live tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time, 5 hours from now. We have the NFL schedule release. I know a lot of spoilers have been released already, but we'll go through, look at some of the primetime games. DK and I will discuss. I'll talk about my Jets a little bit, their schedule. I think they open up in Tennessee against the Titans. I was hoping it would have been later in the year, so Mrs. PAS and I could have made a road trip, but being that earlier in the year, we will not be able to do that. Mrs. Jane and I believe the Mets will win 7 in a row now. Cito says, don't jinx it. I'm sorry. Is today the furthest we had a starting pitcher go all year? No. Cito says it's 9 p.m. Oh, Torkelson gets drilled. Yikes. 4 straight innings, the Tigers have gotten the leadoff man on. Yeah, he's only at 84 pitches. Tobias Myers is getting warmed up, though, with the Mets up by 4. There's a strike, 0-1. Raymond says turn 2 here. And a little dribbler, it's going to be the first. Vientos will be at first. Runner moves to second, 1 away. Rogers had a walk and a pop out to third base. In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, I think Mrs. PAS won't be home till late. I got to double check with her. The 0-1. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Swung on a miss. She struck him out 2 away. Let's get rid of some of these notifications here. 2 out with a runner on second. And that one blew foul down the left field side. 0-1. Yikes. Why do I have so many messages on my thing? Oh, that one missed. 1-1 to count. Outside. Oh, called a strike. 1-2. Looked outside to me. They should bring up Clifford. I agree. What's up, John? Welcome in. Torkelson, the runner at second. The 1-2. Called strike 3. God, I'm looking. McLean pumps his fist as he walks off the mound. Let's go. 7 innings for McLean. A terrible first. We're giving up the 3 runs. 6 shutout innings after that. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch, everybody. And we will do the same. We will stand up and stretch. If you haven't already on YouTube, make sure you hit them thumbs up for us. Consider subscribing. It is free to subscribe as well. And we'll be right back for the rest of this one. All right. Here we go. Getting ready to go bottom 7. Mets have scored in 4 straight innings. And it'll be Soto, Vientos, and Taylor coming up. Outside, 1-0. And a little chopper foul, 1-1. Charles gives us a weather update from the Bahamas. 80 degrees, expected low of 78. Winds from the west at 9 miles an hour. Overcast skies, humidity at 82%. And that one hit out to center field. Perez back to the track at the wall. It's out of here. Once again, to me, it does not look like Soto gets a lot of a baseball, and it just carries. I don't know if it's just the way he swings or. And the Mets have scored in 5 straight innings. In for a strike, 0-1. The chopper foul, 0-2. John, you got to call him by his right name, dude. His name is not Cliff. Down low, 1-2. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. And Swaggy V hits one out to left. Green to the track at the wall. He makes the catch. You know, I don't chat when Cousin Nolan's pitching, but we signed Soto on my birthday. Well, Cousin Nolan right now in line for the win today. In for a strike, 0-1. You really like calling the Mets home runs. Absolutely. Swung on a missed 0-2. The 0-2. And a little chopper back to the pitcher. Picks it up, fires at the first, 2 away. In between innings. Oh, we're getting another pitching change here. Let's up our numbers again. There we go. On the vertical side, our numbers are updated. There we go. Mets with 4 home runs today. A solo shot by Ewing, a 2-run shot by Beatty, a 2-run shot by Vientos, and a solo home run by Soto. I don't know. That's a good question, Terry. I don't know how to figure that out. In for a strike, 0-1. Frank says Mets are not taking any prisoners today. Oh, inside corner, 0-2. 0-2. Down low, 1-2. And fouled off, still 1-2. Miss Gina says AJ gave them a good spark, and it keeps going. Love it. Joe says getting our bats going just in time to face the Yankees. Beatty fouls that one off, still 1-2. Unbelievable, everybody. James says, hopefully this is just the beginning of a long, great run. The 1-2. And that one lifted out to center field. Perez will make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go to the 8th. But the Mets had another one on the solo home run. And now lead 8-3. It'll either be Mania or Myers coming in. No, I don't think he means home runs in a game. I think what's their win-loss record in games they hit home runs this year. I could be wrong though. So we're going to the 8th inning. Love it. Still 4 people over on the Rumble side today. The Yankee series will be tough, but we got the momentum now. It would have been nice to win that last one against Arizona. We live rent free in Yankees heads. Yes, we do. Anthony John, thank you for hitting that free subscribe button on YouTube. Our guy Gritty throwing you some popcorn there to celebrate. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Myers is the new pitcher here. 1 away. Keith is 0 for 3 today with 3 strikeouts. What's up, Bob? Is Bo aware the left field exists? I have followed his career and never seen him look this lost. He's an elite hitter, right? I don't know what's going on. Leo says John's home run calls are worth alone being in here. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the nice words there, Leo. A couple other people gave props to the home run call as well. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one popped up. Shallow center. Ewing will make the catch. 2 away. Anthony says, great community. I've been watching you for a while. I'm surprised I haven't subscribed yet. Bud, no. We are 9 away from 9,000, Bud, not 8,900. And that one hit out to left. I think you got enough for this one, Dingler. And Taylor will look up at it. And it's a solo home run. Dingler with the second home run of the series. Makes it an 8-4 game. Fouled off, 0-1. Yeah, agreed by Ronnie. Ronnie said this game changed on that play at third base. Down low, 1-1. They were up. Detroit was up 3-0 and should have been runners on first and third with nobody out. Instead, they called the runner out at third, and then the next pitch, Torkelson grounded into the inning-ending 5-4-3 double play. Ball is carrying well today. Yes, it is. And a ground ball at second. Semion's got it. Over to first. We go bottom 8. It's now 8-4 Mets. For the Mets here in the 8th, it'll be Semien, Ewing, and Senger coming up. What's up, Raymond? I think YouTube should change it to followers. I don't think they should. I don't think they should call it subscribers because I don't think I think people don't subscribe because they think it costs money. That's why it should be called follow, like every other platform calls it. Because I agree. I agree. I think our number would be a lot higher if that were the case. Great stuff again, everybody. 7 people watching over on the Rumble side. Oh, just dropped down to 6. Let's go. Hit that follow button over there. And if you're watching on any of the other platforms like X, Twitch, Kick, hit that follow button. Simeon turns on one back towards the corner. Go off the foul pole, home run. First pitch swinging. And the Mets get the run back. 5th home run of the day. Chase is just sub. Thank you, Chase. Appreciate that. Everybody but Bichette. Everybody but Bo Bichette. And for a strike, 1-1. So we've got to keep the tracker moving. Look at it. We've had to keep updating this all day. And that one lifted out to left center field. Green will make the catch, 1 away. Frank gifted another gold coin. Thank you, Frank. $10,008 from 10,000. No, not 10,008. 1,008. And that one driven out to center field. 2 away. To acquire knowledge, one must learn. To acquire wisdom, one must observe. Love that one, Charles. Kimbrel getting warmed up in the Met bullpen. Alvaro is here. Welcome in, Alvaro. What a thriller last night game was. Great game last night, Alvaro. Well, it depends. I think Myers hasn't worked. Myers hasn't worked in a long time, I don't think. And I had just pitched the other day. So I think they wanted to get Myers into the game. Ben just went for 4 today, but it's been on base twice. Once in the first on the error by the second baseman. Then he singled and scored in the 5th. Since moving to the leadoff spot, he's raised his average from 207 to 231. In for a strike, 0-1. But Yankees Mets start the Subway Series tomorrow. If you do not have Apple TV, make sure you're subscribed to us. I miss Edwin Diaz. But, I mean, he's not pitching right now. He's hurt. In for a strike, 1-2. And a little chopper foul, still 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off, 1-2. The 1-2. And Rick foul. We'll do it again. Where do the Mets stand? Yeah, the Mets, their problem is offense. The Mets are in top 10 in pitching, in ERA, fewest runs, fewest hits. The Mets have a very good pitching staff, both starters and bullpen. I think they could still use one more piece in the bullpen just to stretch everybody out a little bit. But the offense has been putrid. Second worst offense in baseball. Last year, we talked about how the Mets struggled on offense, and they averaged 4.5 runs a game. This year, they're averaging like 3.3 runs a game coming into this series. The 2-2 to bench. And Lace, that's a base hit in the left field. Let's go. Seventh hit in the 3-game series for Bench. He's got that average up to 237 now. I'm sorry, Bench stays in the leadoff spot. I don't care. I don't care if when Lindor gets back too. Bench is staying in the leadoff spot. Down low, 1-0. Here's Bichette, 1-0. Down in for a strike, 1-1. Let me just look. Bichette is the only Met today not to be on base. The 1-1. And he fouls it off, 1-2. Brian says, believe. Believe. It was Star Wars Day there at Citi Field. They gave away a Mandalorian bobblehead that looked like Noah McLean. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Up and in, 3-2. Soto will be fine, just like last year. He got off to a slow start and then led the Mets in most home runs. The 3-2. Foul straight back. We'll do it again. Some finals. Cincinnati beat Washington 15-1. Pittsburgh beat Colorado 7-2. Down low, called ball 4. I thought he called it a strike. I was waiting for him to ring him up. So every Met has been on base at least once today. And that'll bring up Soto. Soto hit a solo home run his last time up. Also singled and scored. He scored 2 runs, 2 RBI today as well. Inside 1-0. The 1-0. And a ground one down the first. The second baseman's got it. He'll flip it to first. That'll retire the side, but the Mets add a run. And we go to the ninth inning. 4-3 on the putout. The shoppers are back. All right. Awesome stuff today, everybody. Anybody I know that is live streaming right now is wrapping up. Well, let me check. Let me check that one. Let's see who's live here. We'll give a redirect to somebody. Brewers and Padres. Oh, we'll redirect over to play-by-play with JJ when we're done here. So once again, if you're a football fan, make sure you hit that link there in the pinned chat because we'll be live tonight discussing the NFL schedule release tonight at 8 o'clock. I plan on doing a lot more NFL stuff this year once baseball is over. Last year I was working on the book, so we did not do much in terms of October, November, and December in terms of streams. I'm doomed. Frank says I'm doomed. Let me take a screenshot of that and text that to Carla. Swung on a miss. Kimbrel, the new pitcher here. I do not like Mendoza. I really haven't liked Mendoza from the start. He had a great first season with getting into the NLCS, but I don't think he's very good in-game manager. Charles says in the morning you have two choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and face them. Chopper foul, still 0-2. The 0-2. Up high, 1-2. Once again, this Mets offense exploded today. 9 runs. Bounced in the dirt. 2-2. Fouled it off. No, but you can probably tell by what they carried into the house. The 2-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Outside, ball 3. What's my prediction for the Subway Series? The Mets and Yankees are going to play 3 games at Citi Field. Beatty's got it. Fires it over to first. 1 away. I don't make predictions. I try to enjoy the games. But now with the Mets winning the first 3 at home, we said the Mets had to go 4-2 on this homestand. Jay Blunted just subbed. Thank you, Jay Blunted. On the outside corner, 0-1. Batter challenged the strike call. It was called a strike. And it's outside, 1-0. Leo says 2 or 3 Mets will take, my guess. Tomorrow night's the pitching matchup, man. On the outside corner, 1-1. Cam Schlittler against oh, no, I can't think of who's pitching for the Mets. Outside, 2-1. The guy we got from the Yankees. Now I forget his name. Clay Holmes. Shoo, man. The 2-1. On the outside corner, 2-2. John, I predict that you won't make any predictions. Thank you. Thank you, Brian and Raymond. Down low, 3-2. The 3-2. And popped it up. Semien in the infield dirt will make the catch. 2 away. And the Tigers are down to their final out. On YouTube, don't just up and leave when we're done. It'll ask you if you want to redirect to over play-by-play with JJ. He's covering the Padres Brewers game today. And then he'll be live with the Phillies Red Sox later on. Talent is more important than coaching. Chico says, I predict that if the game ends like this, I win $1,553 on a $20 parlay. Maybe he's learn how to play parlay. Swung on a miss. 1-2. Tigers are down to their final strike. Once again, tomorrow night, Yankees and Mets, first game of the Subway Series. It's on Apple TV, so if you don't have Apple TV, make sure you're here to hang out with us. I missed and the ball was over. Who is this? Spamming my content here. Sorry, guys. Had to block somebody already on the Discord. We just opened it up, and they're already spamming nonsense. So you go somewhere else. Nolan McLean gets the win. He's now 2-2 on the year. We actually gained 4 new subs today. 4 new. We started at 89.89. We're at 89.93. So thank you all so much. Let me come over and make sure I pay tribute. Caps gifted 5 memberships today. So thank you, Caps, for going above and beyond once again to support the channel like that. All right. Thank you all once again so much. On the YouTube side, once again, it'll ask you if you want to redirect over to play-by-play with JJ. If we don't see you tonight for the NFL schedule release, we'll see everybody tomorrow night for Yankees and Mets. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday nights. Thank you, James, for the gold coin as well. And we'll see everybody next time. All right, come on, guys. I don't want to miss you. All right. Come on, please. I appreciate it, but come on. I'm trying to end the stream. I don't want you to waste your money. Let me make sure we got everybody. Don't do that when I'm wrapping it up. Do that in the game. Come on. We'll see everybody later on.